Lauren, and today I'm going to be doing a back to school video, except this is going to be a different one because I decided to do a sit down advice for back to school video because a lot of you guys wanted advice on certain things, and I just decided, like, why not do some sort of like Q&A back to school edition. So that's what I'm doing for you guys today, and I went on Instagram and had you guys ask me questions. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me because I post so much on Instagram. But let me just get on to the photo and read some of your guys' questions because there's a lot and I want to answer as many as I can. So I'm just going to start with the very first question I got, and Vogue Diana, I don't really know how to pronounce that, but she said, did you ever deal with not being able to find your classroom ever? And personally, I have never dealt with this problem because at my school we have orientation days, and every year I've had orientation days at my school where you bring in your schedule and someone literally walks with you around the school and shows you the classroom that you are going to be in. I mean, I don't think it's that hard to like find a classroom, and my school's not big at all, so it's really easy to get your way around. But I know some schools are just ginormous and it's pretty hard to find a classroom, but if you walk your schedule before the first day of school, then you will be fine and you won't have trouble finding your classroom. Mackenzie Kapner XO asked, did you ever deal with bullies? And yes, I've dealt with bullies throughout my life, throughout school. It really sucks, but I mean, they aren't gonna bully you forever. Like, don't think that this one person that's bullying you or the group of people that's bullying you in 4th grade is gonna be bullying you in 11th grade, because they realize how dumb they are bullying you and they end up stopping. So don't think that you're gonna be bullied for the rest of your life or be bullied for the rest of your school year or anything like that. If you ever do end up getting bullied, I would definitely tell a teacher, tell a counselor. It's so important to tell a counselor. When I was in 6th grade, that was the year I got bullied the most, and I went and told the counselor about it because it really affected me, not only emotionally but like schoolwork and mentally. I was just like, that can be a whole nother story, but it was just awful, and I was bullied to the point where I would go home and cry every night, and the girl who bullied me had to call me on the telephone saying, I'm sorry I did this to you, will you accept my apology, blah blah blah. And I never ever talked to her anymore. I don't even really know her anymore, but yeah, that was the worst year ever. Carol Boulez asked tips on how to keep good grades, and I have a separate video on this. I think it's like how to study or how to get an A or something like that, and I'll have that link down below. But in all honesty, I would watch that video because that is how I keep up good grades. You really want to study, you want to take thorough notes and make sure your notes are really good and put together, and you want to pay attention in class. Obviously you want to study. Studying is very important. I would definitely do extra credit. No matter what your grade is, your grade could be an A, and doing extra credit will even help it and go higher and stuff like that. I would definitely do your homework. That's pretty much all the tips I have on how to keep good grades, but it's definitely like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like up to you and how you want to study and do stuff like that, but those are just some tips on how to keep up good grades. If you guys didn't know, Sierra is one of my best friends, so this was kind of a joke, but she said, how do you pick out what outfit to wear every day? Well, Sierra, I wear a uniform just like you, so it's not really hard to pick out. I think the hardest thing to pick out is what polo I should wear that day. But you know what? I just go through my closet and I pick it out, and there I go. I got my outfit for the day. PV.N.K asked how to act around your crush. Be really like flirty, I don't know how to describe that, but kind of like be smiley, be happy, be outgoing, throw some humor in the conversation, be nice, you know, give them a little wink. That always gets the boys. I don't know, just do whatever your heart desires, man. I suck at flirting, and I have a boyfriend, so I don't know how that goes hand in hand, but I don't know. Schmidt Liv said, what do you do when you have no classes with any of your friends? If you have no class with any of your friends, don't worry about it. It's a perfect time to make new friends. I love to meet new people, and I love meeting new friends, and that's why I'm excited for this year, because I don't have that many friends in all of my classes, so I get to meet new people. And I just think meeting new friends is so fun. So go out and don't be like shy when you talk to people. I know I'm very actually shy sometimes and awkward, so don't be like scared to meet new friends, because that's the good thing about high school is you meet a lot of new and different people. Corinne Schultz asked, was high school what you expected to be? I expected it to be very, very, very scary. I thought it was going to be like people every corner were going to be like, hey, you should come to the party next weekend. We're going to be drinking. We're going to be doing bad things that the cops won't know about. And I thought people were literally going to be like always partying and always doing bad things and always peer pressuring you like they show in movies. High school is nothing like that. At least my high school isn't like that. Like, people don't go around turning up every weekend. I know some high schools are a lot like that. So high school is nothing like you see in the movies. It's much more chill. I mean, I wish it was like High School Musical, but it's not. On to the next question. Eleanor.Pearl asked, opinions on uniform. They are the most awful thing that has ever existed in school ever. Vincent Ilgen said, how can I get my foot out of this toaster? Please post the vid soon. It's starting to hurt. You know what? I mean, during the morning, sometimes you can get your foot stuck in a toaster and it just really sucks. So I think you just gotta pull the toaster as hard as you can. And if you can't reach that far down, then have like your mom grab the toaster end and pull it while you like lean back, so then your foot will come out of the toaster. And I really hope you get it out of the toaster soon, Vince, because I mean, it sucks getting your foot stuck in the toaster, am I right? Callie McKins said, what if you like a guy but you don't know if he likes you back and you're scared to ask? Do the old 6th grade thing and have your friend ask him. That's what people still do in high school, and they will do that for the rest of their life. Have your best friend, get to know him, text him up, be like, hey, who do you like? And he'll be like secretive about it, and then that's when you know or he'll be like, no one. And you're like, wow, I'm heartbroken. He doesn't like me. And then you just have to move on and find a new boy. What do you do when you are bored during class? Asked Julie.Donovan. That's a good question, because I still haven't figured that out. My 10 years I've been in school, I still haven't figured out what to do when you're bored during class. But if I'm bored, I like to draw flowers all over my paper. I don't know why I draw flowers, but it's literally only flowers that I draw on my papers, and when I turn them in, it's literally like flowers everywhere, and I'm like, sorry teacher, but yeah. And I like to count the squares on the ceiling, if there's squares on the ceiling, like those weird ceilings that schools always have. And I like to look at the teacher's outfit. That's what I do when I'm bored, and I literally look at everything and I'm like, where did they get that outfit? Yeah, it's weird, I don't even know, but I just do it, and I don't know why. Because I'm bored. You gotta think of some things to do when you're bored. The last question that I'm going to be answering for this video is from Annie Wagner, and she said, how do you make sure to remember any test or homework assignments? You keep a planner and you write down when they're due and when you have your tests, and that's what I do, and I think planners are the most helpful thing in the entire world. So I hope you guys enjoyed that advice video / Q&A, whatever you want to call it. I answered a ton of questions, so I'm sorry if this video is somewhat long, but I hope it helped you guys out. And if you guys have any other questions, leave them down below and I will answer as many as I can. And thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you want more back to school videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
This is my heartbeat song and I'm gonna play it